Hello! Welcome to a Let's Play of Space Engineers. I am your host, Todd A. Sullivan from www.gadgetobble.com, and this is the shared game that I am playing with Boyd. And this is the Void Crawler again. I am asleep in my cryopod, but I have just joined the game, and I am about to emerge from stasis. I have stepped out of the cryopod, and into what is actually the Void Crawler, although it may look unfamiliar. Oh, hi. Wow. This place looks sweet. So yeah, the cryopods are actually, they added them a little while ago, but they're a place where in a multiplayer game you can save the game.
And look up.
And
added a few touches on the roof and stuff.
Oh, nice. That is some nice lighting. This is beautiful. I love the teal lighting in here. But yeah, if you save your game in a cryopod, you don't lose all your stuff when you rejoin the multiplayer game next time. Let's see. So here we have the medical bay, and we've got... I love this. There's boy, just put some stuff on the walls. On these displays. Side effects of prolonged cryostasis are nausea, vomiting, seizure, coma, death, paralysis, metabolic acidosis?
Acidosis.
Acidosis. What is that?
It's a real thing.
What is it?
It basically where you get your pH balance starts to go cattywampus.
Oh no. Well, I don't want my pee going cattywampus. Oh, hey, look at this. Sullivan Todd, Captain. Hey, cool. And Boyd, First Officer. So not only do I apparently have a place to store my stuff, but it's even got my name on it. That's fancy. All right. And as I emerge from here, oh, that's neat. I like the glass and everything. Hey, that's cool. All right. Boyd has done a bunch of work. We've both done a bunch of work since the last time we recorded. But yep. Boyd has done a bunch of work since the last time I played.
It's the main cargo bay from here, by the way.
Oh, that's
so you can get materials on this level without having to go down.
All right. Oh, that's handy. All right. Okay. So let's see. The bridge is over there. Wow. Whoa. Did I just kill myself? Nope. I'm okay. Quarantine level none. That's cool. Okay, so this is the bridge. And this, wow. Boy, when you come out of cryo, there's all kinds of places people can look at you, huh? Mm-hmm. I guess you got to make sure you're not infected.
It's really, also you get quarantined, yeah.
Let's see, oops.
So no real changes to the bridge. But if you come back here, it does have O2. Here's the O2 vent in the very back, so.
Very good. Okay, yeah, where does the oxygen come in?
So the oxygen comes in here, so you can oxygenate all three rooms or whatever, but it's behind this panel here.
Okay, cool.
Also, the O2 for this level as well, there's one up there, up top.
Okay, so we've oxygenated everything, so I can take my helmet off now, right?
No, it's not pressurized.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Ah! I'm dying. Okay, yeah. So
I have more work to do on the oxygen system before we fire it up.
Okay, but
the infrastructure is.
It will be oxygenated at some point.
Because I need to create hangars in here because the hallways and the hangars are not oxygenated, so I need to finish that part. Otherwise, we'll decompress damn near half the ship.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, my hangar bay keeps getting damaged flooring, and I don't know why.
Hey, I haven't even been logged in lately, so you can't blame me.
You can see the new spotlight. Speaking of which, I gotta put glass up there. We're doing it.
This is beautiful. You've been doing some painting too.
Yep. I don't know if I like the DirectX, man. 11, like it's making my system performance really bad.
Well, I'm using DirectX 11 now, and it sure does make the game pretty.
It does.
This is cool. So yeah, so this looks a lot fancier than the last time I recorded. Our hangar bays are decorated. Look at all these glorious engines. We're going to be able to actually take flight. Oh, the guns are new since the last time I saw.
I need to put a few more on, but those at least are facing to the rear.
Now, these here, ladies and gentlemen, are solar-powered oxygen makers. And from a roleplay standpoint, there's supposed to be some kind of algae or something living inside of them, and when they're exposed to sunlight, the algae produces oxygen. And from a practical standpoint, it means we can create oxygen even if we run out of ice and don't find any for a long time.
The funny thing is, though, we actually need to turn them off because our oxygen tanks are at 100%. We need to turn, and this is the work that I have to do. We have to turn the tanks off and take the ice out.
Oh.
Because what happens is you pressurize a room, and then it consumes more ice and fills the tanks back up, and you can't depressurize because the tanks are at 100%. So
wow.
you can't suck the oxygen back in.
We've got a ton of oxygen. Well, that seems like a good position to be in.
Yes, you end up wasting a bunch of ice that way. So where'd you go?
I'm right next to you to your right.
Oh, okay. So coming in here, you can see the air vent in the shuttlecraft bay as well. So this one's ready to be pressurized. You can also pressurize in here, inside, if you look up. So you can pressurize them separately.
Okay, cool.
And then the production floors had a little work.
Oh, looks like somebody died here and left their welder behind.
Yeah, I died a couple times. But I installed kind of a drop ceiling here, so you can come up here. You can access the refineries and everything.
And since the last time we've played, they invented these mods that make the refineries and everything more efficient.
Yep.
And I see Boyd has you've installed mods on everything that will accept them, haven't you?
Yep.
So we're at maximum efficiency. That's the elevator that goes back up to where we just were.
Back into engineering, you'll see the new reactors. I need to.
Oh, very good.
I need to finish up these control panels. I need to put computers on them, and they should all be finished. But,
so you had determined that the 2 giant reactors we had were not going to be enough to run the ship, huh?
Yeah.
So we had to add all these little ones.
Yeah.
Cool beans. Are we? Do you think we're going to be at full power now with the extra generators?
I think so, but we need more uranium. And I'm thinking about just installing a lot more batteries in both of these. There's actually batteries underneath the floor here.
Yeah, okay.
In both of these, just a ton of batteries, I'm thinking, just in case we run out.
Well, that seems like a good idea. Batteries seem...
See, because right now the batteries are being used.
Oh. Not charging? They're being depleted? Are we at a power deficit?
No, because I had them on semi-auto. Okay. So the batteries should be... Okay. So the batteries should be charging... It takes about 30 seconds to charge them. And without the engines on, we were just at running the batteries. It would be fully depleted in 17 days.
Oh,
so
17 days? That's pretty good.
When you turn the engines on, man, it goes.
Yeah?
Because see, they're all on recharge, but they don't show the gauge on the battery. Maybe it's a glitch. Because the gauge on the battery shows, but stored power is 1 megawatt. Max stored power is 1 megawatt. So it's got, for some reason, it's not storing the full 4 megawatts.
I see you got your ships parked out on the starboard side.
Yep.
I don't remember your fighter having that snazzy paint job last time.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, yeah? Very good.
You can see I had to install a welder on my, because I got tired of working on these engines one at a time.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll grind that off, but it was a lifesaver.
I bet. Oh, hey, you can see some of the engines from inside the ship too. Very cool. Oh man, those engines were a pain. And I didn't do a lot of it, but I did a little bit. I helped gather some resources at least. So.
And then going up to the drone bay, you can see also where I put the gravity generator in the hallway here.
Oh, okay.
Just to kind of tuck it away. So this, I'm thinking about actually making a deployable, like making this here like a sealed control. Where'd you go?
Oop, I got lost in the elevator. Here we go.
Like making this a sealed control room all the way out to here. Like this whole back half would be a room that you exit into with windows.
Yeah.
And basically what will happen is out of the front here, you'll be able to deploy solar panels that will come out about this far and then flare out to both sides.
Oh, that would be cool.
And then what I would do is I would mount the drones over here. If you follow me, good sir.
Where are you at?
Port side behind the engine cluster, the rear engine cluster. So we would actually mount the drones in here, facing out, like this.
Oh, okay.
With like bay doors that would close. So you'd open the bay doors, and maybe the drone control would be in the back of this hallway here.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know.
That sounds good.
So I'm thinking that is the way to go.
Pretty spiffy. Yeah, man, this is wow. This looks amazing.
When you can see through the glass, it makes it look a lot more fragile.
It does.
Like
it does.
The ridge looks really exposed.
Well, yes, it does. Like there's the captain's seat right there. But we wanted maximum visibility.
Yeah, no. I'm behind you.
And
I now mirror your apprehension.
But yeah, it's like, oh, maximum visibility comes at a price. One rogue asteroid or piece of shrapnel is, yeah, not a lot of protection here. Hey, I don't think we got on camera a shot of you deploying the solar panels on your Dragonfly.
Oh, that's true.
You want to take that out for a spin and show the audience? Mm-hmm. It is really beautiful. So this is Boyd's Dragonfly here, his shuttlecraft. My shuttlecraft is not finished. None of my stuff is ever finished, and my shuttlecraft isn't even landed properly. It's just kind of floating around. Maybe before we launch, I may need to finish it enough that I can actually park it. It probably shouldn't float around loose when we start moving the ship. But one of my things to do.
It's really difficult maneuvering this backwards so that you can fly out of the hangar while facing it, you know.
I bet. It's a beautiful show. The Dragonfly shuttlecraft. But here, let me get up above. Alright. If you could deploy those solar panels whenever you're ready.
Ready?
Yep. Like the wings of a dragonfly. Isn't that cool? I love how the one layer of them extends further out than the others. It really does look like a dragonfly. Like folks, here in Alaska, we have dragonflies near all our major bodies of water, so I've seen a lot of them, and this really does look like the spaceship equivalent of a dragonfly. It's really beautiful. And the fact that they're not fixed, that they fold in so that you can dock in our tiny little shuttle bay is just wonderful. Mm-hmm. It must have taken...
It's got lots of lights, of course.
Everything Boyd builds has a ton of lights. I have a theory that Boyd is actually afraid of the dark.
No, I actually really like the dark, but...
You sure put a lot of lights on everything you make.
Well, now that we're using DirectX 11, you'll be thankful.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, the lighting in this DirectX 11, this latest patch, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, and one of the cool things about this Dragonfly is the tail here is actually full cargo bay. Like, it's not just for looks.
It's not just decoration.
Yeah.
Well, I can see that you've got... Oh, these aren't... Oh, these are cargo containers.
Yep.
These are a whole bunch of cargo containers in sequence.
Yep.
Connected to a... Okay.
And the merge blocks, if you look underneath, you'll actually see a beacon and an ore detector.
Yeah.
So you can theoretically power this, because there's also a buried reactor in there. So you turn it on, you disconnect the merge block, and you can leave it behind as a beacon. Because I also have, like...
Oofda. That's the beacon that you just turned on, right?
Yep. And it's broadcasting SOS, or it could broadcast whatever, you know? So you could broadcast ore here, you could broadcast waypoint, you could change the message to whatever.
So you can...
And then you could drop the tail. And
you can drop the whole tail, and then you can continue to fly the main part of the ship just fine.
Yep.
Off of your solar power.
So if you find something like really cool and important, and you want to mark it, but you need to keep moving, you can just drop the tail. And then you can go pick it up later.
So it's not just beautiful, it's functional.
Yep.
It looks great, man. Okay, now let me see you park this giant thing in our shuttle bay. Our shuttle bay is actually not small, but when you consider we're trying to fit 2 spaceships in here, it is. It would be a big shuttle bay for just one show. Wonder if I can... Yeah, from inside the control room, there we go. I'm blinded by your headlights! Well, there, we can see he's already retracted the solar panels. And so now he's just going to come in and dock with our little connector dealy there. The lights do make things look really, really beautiful. It's a very cinematical. There we go. Don't scratch the paint job.
I'm actually the one who doesn't. If I remember last time you took this thing for a spin, I believe you broke all the landing gear off.
That's preposterous. You still had a landing gear. Before I flew it last time, it had 3 landing gears. Now it only has 1. But it turns out it only needs 1. So you're welcome.
So this ship has oxygen as well, I believe.
Oh yeah, it's the only small ship I've seen that has an oxygen generator in it.
The Mosquito does.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's just standard issue on Boyd Incorporated starships.
No, my fighter does not.
Oh.
My fighter is designed to be very compact and fast and short range. Yep, and it's made out of heavy armor, so I tried to keep it as light as possible.
That's a good idea.
So you can maneuver quickly.
And this is your construction ship. Why didn't you? Because your front end here is detachable. Why didn't you make a front end with builders instead of just popping it on the top?
Because it was quicker to do that.
Oh, well, that is quicker. Okay.
I will make another attachment. Yeah. So.
My truck that was featured in the last YouTube video, I died. I ran out of oxygen while I was in the cockpit flying it around, and it floated off into who knows where. So this is my replacement for the truck. This is the Da Vinci.
I think it's a cool looking ship, to be honest.
Thanks. It got a little...
I like that it's white, and I like that you have the cockpit on top. Just to be able to see like almost a full 360. Like that's...
Yeah, thank you. I think that's pretty functional. And it also... In the truck, I had the cargo box was behind the cockpit. The cockpit was further forward, and sometimes if I got into trouble, if I got a little too aggressive with my mining, I would damage the cockpit. So putting the cockpit further back should mean that even if I blow up the ship, at least I won't, lose control. If you lose the cockpit, you're screwed. So it's a little safer now. And yeah, all along here used to be drills. The last time I went mining, I got a little too aggressive.
I am kind of upset that they stole my idea about the spotlights, though. If you come out here and you look at the big spotlights, you really can't. You can kind of see it in this one, but look at the front of the lens. There's protective.
Oh, yeah. There's a little grate over it. But
Yeah.
you were putting your own grate over them before they did that with
Yeah.
these shutters, which are a whole separate block that you were just building in front of them. Well, obviously, great minds think alike.
Well, if you want to go outside the ship, I will go in and turn the engines on.
Really? Are we ready for that?
Well, we don't need to fly it, but if you want a shot of it looking.
Oh, wow.
Unless you
Okay.
want to wait till Sunday. We can wait till Sunday too.
No. Let's get a shot of the engines. This is like a test run.
Not detaching though.
Testing the rockets, just on the launch pad without actually flying to the moon. This is kind of terrifying. My worst fear is that after the 100 hours we've put into building the Void Crawler by hand in survival mode, that when we actually try to fly it, it's just going to fall apart or something. There you go.
I have to pick. There's so many thrusters because all of our ships are connected. I have yet to make a group.
That looks pretty slick, though. Look at that. Look at that. That is the Void Crawler. Ready for action. Ready to fly into the unknown. Into the void. Well, even if it doesn't fly, even if it does...
It will. That's a lot of thrusters. The mass is 4 million kilograms.
I'm sure it's enough engines. I'm afraid that the frame
There's
rate...
enough fuel time for 2 days right now, and we're not even finished with the loading all of the engines.
I'm afraid we're going to break the game. The frame rate is going to drop to nothing, or the game's going to crash, or that the whole thing's just going to explode. But either way, it's a beautiful ship. I'm proud of what we've accomplished here, sir.
Yeah, it's good.
It's not quite ready to take off yet, ladies and gentlemen, but I wanted to give you an update on what it looks like today, because I think we're close.
I think so too.
I think we're close. This asteroid is actually at location 000 on the GPS. And I think one day we're going to be ready to put this home asteroid, Sector 000, in the rear view mirror. And see what's out there. Alright, well, is there anything else you want to get captured on YouTube before we sign off?
No, I think we're good. We got a little bit more work to do, so let's get to work.
Indeed we do. Alright, folks. Bye.